I'm going to tell you a story about the moment. This is a story that I've told many, many times, and it's a good time to tell this story again because we're facing scary things these days, and the more people we love, the more people that we care for, whether in our own families or our neighborhoods, our communities, the more people we care for, the more worries we seem to have. And so I want to tell you about the moment. This is something that I've been practicing for a long time now. My mother died in 1995, and I couldn't be there at her bedside when she died in those last few days. I was at home, and every time the phone rang, I was afraid that it was the news that she was gone. But how was I supposed to keep on living through that? How could I manage? And what I did, I used the moment. And when I say I used the moment, I did it this way. I drew a circle around myself, like a moment. Sometimes I could draw a big circle around myself, and sometimes it'd be just a little tiny circle around. When we draw a great big circle, there's too much time inside of the moment. If I am imagining that I am a bag lady living on the street because I have no money, that's not true in this moment. It's possible that it's true in some future moment, but right now it's not true. And if that's worrying me right now, I need to draw my circle smaller instead of making it so big that it holds 30 years from now, perhaps. So when you're faced with something that's imminent or possible soon in your life, the smaller your circle needs to be, the smaller your moment needs to be. So when my mother was dying, I would think about, okay, in this moment, in this very moment, my mom is still alive. In this moment, I could still pick up the phone and call her. In this moment, I'm not an orphan. In this moment, this very moment, I'm okay. Sometimes that moment does need to be very small. If you're afraid of going to the dentist, for example, and you're sitting in the waiting room of the dentist, you need to draw your circle very close. Your moment needs to be very small, that in this moment, in this very moment, in the waiting room, I'm okay. I'm okay. And so when you face whatever it is that you're worried about as we live through this interesting time that we're facing with the COVID-19, think about your moment. How big is your moment? If your moment is so big that it's holding something that may not happen for days, that's too big. If it's something that may not even happen tomorrow, and you're worried about it today, your moment is far too big. Make it smaller. Make it really, really small. And inside this, how are you right now? Right now, I'm healthy. Right now, in my moment, I'm not infected. Right now, in my moment, the people that I care for are okay. Right now, in this moment, the sun is shining a little bit outside my window. It's not storming, not yet, although snow is supposed to come later today. In this moment, it's a nice day right now. So practice the moment. Make your circle around yourself, that moment, as small as you need to in order to find a moment where you are okay. And inside that moment, inside this tiny moment, pay attention to what is the truth in here. Feel it. And you're okay. You're okay.